Carol Jackson's never had much joy out of life, and her ill fortune continues when David Wicks tricks her into going to hospital and facing her test results. Carol's breast cancer is confirmed, a harrowing diagnosis that leads Carol to question her whole life, and she breaks up with Masood and visits Sonia. Bianca finds out where she's gone and arrives just as Carol breaks down. The daughters encourage her to be positive and do whatever will make her happy. Earlier, Masood returns with daughter Shabnam, who's unimpressed that he's dating Carol, especially when he invites her to his mum's memorial. The rows continue and Shabnam leaves with Tamwa to stay at their aunt's. Maz's mood isn't improved when he gambles Tam's college fund and blows it. Lauren tells Whitney and Johnny she's been seeing an older man, and later she's at Jake's when Sadie suddenly arrives home. Try explaining that little scene. Phil clams up when Sharon finds Carl's bloodied phone and gives him an ultimatum. Be honest or clear off. Phil knows he has to prove his commitment. And a skint Alfie attempts to raise cash via a poker game to go to Australia to work with Spencer for a month. Wonder how Kat will react to that plan. Next, we're on the street. It's the little things that count for Hayley right now, and she's touched when Roy brings her a bowl of strawberries, courtesy of Tyrone and Kirk's trip to Suffolk. It prompts her to visit the cafe, where she finds her friends making jam with the excess fruit. But the mood lift is only short-term as she tells Roy her morphine's been increased. Hayley realises the end is close, and after getting her hair done at the salon, she tells a devastated Roy he needs to take her to say goodbye to her friends. Eileen's furious when she catches Todd and Marcus about to kiss. Earlier, he seduces Marcus by stripping off in the bistro to try on Sean's birthday shirt. Sean's gutted he's wasted his time with Todd, while Eileen forces him to apologise to Marcus for leading him on. Later, he's scowling when Marcus and Maria make an offer on a house. Dev ups his training with Cal after Stella compliments his physique. He invites her to the retailer's ball, and eventually she says yes after a row with Leanne. Leanne's peeved when Stella gives Nick advice as he debates if he should split up with Leanne. And in the flaming row that follows, Stella quits at the bistro. Next, we drop in on the Dales folk. Sam is no criminal mastermind, and he's arrested after he and Rachel try to make a run for it. He accuses Declan of a setup, but is charged with arson. Ellie thinks Rachel should go to the police to save him, and she feels desperate when she learns he faces 7 years inside. Devious Declan and Charity tell Rachel what she needs to tell the police, and she nervously heads to the station. But will she really take the rap for her man? Alicia tries to keep the peace between Layla and David, and he agrees to let her work in the shop to prevent her spending too much time with Jacob. But all three end up arguing when Jacob cons them into skiving off school, the lads showing a distinct preference for Layla, upsetting Alicia. And Brenda doesn't feel any better after attending one of Harriet's grief counselling sessions, but she feels loads better after a spot of shoplifting.